If you don't know who Tymee is, prepare to literally have your mind blown away. She's the fastest female rapper, and spoiler alert, she's the third fastest rapper I've ever done on 8 Fastest Raps. Now, usually I like to keep the intros about a minute long, so I don't keep you all waiting too much for the actual content, but this is going to be a little bit longer because I have to do some background explaining on Tymee for those of you who don't know who she is and are just watching because you want to find out her 8 Fastest Raps. So if you're a hardcore Tymee fan, please feel free to comment down below if I mistaked anything. So if I say anything wrong, please put the real explanation down in the comments below. But she actually has 3 different stage names: Napper, E.VIA, and Tymee. Napper was her underground name before she debuted as E.VIA in a company, and nowadays she raps as Tymee under Outsider's company. You can genuinely hear the difference between her rap styles of E.VIA and Tymee because the company that she used to sign with had a lot of influence on her sound, and it became this huge situation where she ended up leaving the company because they literally mistreated her, and she's had a lot of raps about that. So if you see E.VIA in the artist name on this list, it's because that song is from the 2009 to 2011 era when she put out those songs as E.VIA, if that makes sense. I definitely prefer her sound nowadays though. It has a lot more uniqueness and emotion in her voice, like when she was pre-debut as Napper. Now with that all said and out of the way, let me quickly explain how this works for those of you who are new to my series. I listened to all of Tymee's raps that I could find, and if I missed any you feel should be on this list, please tell me in the comments down below. But looking through those songs, I found the fastest parts I could by ear, and then I took 8 seconds of those parts and counted the total amount of syllables, and then divided the total by 8 to find the average amount of syllables per second. And that's how I determine the quickest of Tymee's raps. So to start off this list, we have one of her most popular songs of recent, and it's her song Cinderella at about 2:05.
그냥 빠르기만 한 랩이 절대로 아니야. 마이크 멱살 붙들어 내 손가락 다 섞기로 말이야. 옛말 라마의 틈은 status 결과를 만들어냈지 역사 속의 한 페이지. 이건 그냥 빠르기만 한 랩이 절대로 아니야. 마이크 멱살 붙들어 내 손가락 다 섞기로 말이야. 옛말 라마의 틈은 status 결과를 만들어냈지 역사 속의 한 페이지.
Tymee hits 55 syllables in 8 seconds, which is an average of 6.88 syllables per second, and I don't have much to say on this. The music video looks amazing, it's aesthetically pleasing. The black and white with the red popping out just looks amazing, that it slowly fades into color, and she just looks gorgeous in it, and her rapping is really strong, it's really intense and emotional, and I can listen to that song all day. It's so good. Number 7, we have another song from the exact same album of the title track Cinderella, and we have her song Rock, Paper, Scissors.
랩으로 너를 쳐버리겠어. 처음 알아봤어. 저마다 맞서는 적으로 뱉어가는 것은 내 편이 쳐가는 것들. 돈으로 장난쳐내는 것들이 거머리 같은 것들. 랩으로 너를 쳐버리겠어. 처음 알아봤어. 저마다 맞서는 적으로 뱉어가는 것은 내 편이 쳐가는 것들. 돈으로 장난쳐내는 것들이 거머리 같은 것들.
Just real quick before I get into the details of this song, I need to give a huge shout out to the channel Tymee Subs. They have like every Tymee song English subbed that's ever been out. And I normally don't shout out channels on this series, but it just helped me out so much looking through Tymee's songs because they literally had every song. Underground, pre-debut, post-debut, stuff that I wouldn't have been able to find if I didn't find that channel. So link in the description to their channel. Helped me out a whole lot. If you're interested in seeing Tymee's music, go check them out. However, in the song Rock, Paper, Scissors, at the 150 mark, Tymee hits 56 syllables in 8 seconds, which is an average of plainly 7 syllables per second. I love this song. I've had this song for over a year, maybe even 2 years now. I don't even know, but the lyrics are really good. You should really check out the lyrics in that video that I played earlier. The beat's really good too, and the flow is just impeccable. Her flow is so good with that voice, and oh my god, you need to check out this song if you haven't already. I know the title's kind of cringy in English. It's just like rock, paper, scissors game. What? Like, I get it, but that song, it's just really good if you get past rock, paper, scissors. And think the deeper meaning behind it. It's a really good song. However, coming into number 6, we have the first E.VIA song on this list, and it's her song, Oppa, Can I Do It? Oh my god, this song is so weird. But in it, at about the 138 mark in the song, E.VIA, or Tymee, I'm just gonna call her Tymee throughout the entire thing. Tymee gets 57 syllables in 8 seconds, which is an average of 7.13 syllables per second. And there's like a clean version to this and an XXX version. And the difference between the two is that in the XXX version, there are moans in the beginning, and in the clean version they cut out the moans. It's an interesting song, and it was in 2011 K-pop, 2010 K-pop. Really interesting. And now coming into number 5, we have another song by E.VIA, or the E.VIA era, and it's the most popular E.VIA song called Shake. Again, this is another song I find really weird. The whole basis of the song is about shaking your ass, and those are the lyrics. They use ass, and then it just Tymee comes in with this extremely fast rap in the middle verse, and I'm just like, what? It's weird. She gets 58 syllables in 8 seconds, which is an average of 7.25 syllables per second. That's about 158 into the song. I'm just gonna move on to the next one, because however, the next one is another E.VIA song, this time featuring the rappers Basic and Innovator, called Hey. Okay, this to me isn't as cringy as the last two. Maybe it's because I'm biased because I like Basic and I had no clue he worked with Tymee. But in this, Tymee hits 60 syllables in 8 seconds, which is an average of 7.50 syllables per second. And that's about the 121 mark in the song. This song's basically like a early 2010s era K-pop song with like this really fast rap in it. And that's essentially what E.VIA was back in the day when Tymee went by E.VIA, and that's what the company wanted her to be. I'm really relieved that the next 3 songs are a lot more deep than these past 3 have been, because the top 3 spots where she does go the fastest have a lot more meaning to their songs. With number 3, we have one of her most recent songs that she has put out, which was just a few months ago from the time I'm recording this, which is called I Got a Mic.
비리를 까지나 느끼니까 닥쳐기리 박수를 닥쳐기지 매라 무시하는 새끼는 고정관념은 뭐가지 잡아대끼는 실력 하나로 받아내지 뺏기는 타이밍은 네가 막아되는 해 비리를 까지나 느끼니까 닥쳐기리 박수를 닥쳐기지 매라 무시하는 새끼는 고정관념은 뭐가지 잡아대끼는 실력 하나로 받아내지 뺏기는 타이밍은 네가 막아되는 해. I really hope she ends up releasing this song soon, because I gotta listen to it more, because it is really good. It's only like a bar and a half, but it's so good. The flow is really good, and she even gets 63 syllables in 8 seconds, which averages out to 7.88 syllables per second, and that's about the 41-second mark in her YouTube video, not necessarily her Instagram video. I don't know if they line up correctly, but this song is so good, and it just came out this summer, so it gives me some kind of hope that she might be in the works of like a new mixtape or a new album that we can see from her soon. I know she just featured on a song recently with a bunch of other rappers. There's a really obscure song, but I don't know, I'm just really hoping she releases some new music soon. However, our runner-up on this list happens to be E.VIA's song Diary, which features Sorry.
우리 눈살은 이 어깨가 생각보다 많이 젖은 이유 식어버린 사랑이 난 벙어리가 되어 머리 끝까지 차오르는 물에 목이 메어 참아놓지 못하는 미련이란 끈을 쥐고 우리 눈살은 이 어깨가 생각보다 많이 젖은 이유 식어버린 사랑이 난 벙어리가 되어 머리 끝까지 차오르는 물에 목이 메어 참아놓지 못하는 미련이란 끈을 쥐고. It's so weird to hear her voice really light and airy, because you don't really hear that too often. However, in Diary, Tymee gets 64 syllables in 8 seconds, which is an average of a straight 8 syllables per second, which is about the 2-minute mark in the song, and this flow is so good. Forgetting her soft voice, she just doesn't stop to breathe, and I love it when rappers are able to do that, and she pulls it off so well, and it's so smooth and flowy and just ear-pleasing to listen to. But now we have our number 1 fastest Tymee rap, and it's actually an E.VIA song called Crazy Fate.
지나가버린 시간은 모두가 지워내버리고 잊혀지거든 잣대리가 길해지고 돌아보지도 않지 지나가버린 시간은 모두가 지워내버리고 잊혀지거든 잣대리가 길해지고 돌아보지도 않지 지나가버린 시간은 모두가 지워내버리고 잊혀지거든 잣대리가 길해지고 돌아보지도 않지 지나가버린 시간은 모두가 지워내버리고 잊혀지거든 잣대리가 길해지고 돌아보지도 않지 지나가버린.
This whole song is really insane, but just right from the beginning at the 20-second mark, Tymee hits 80 syllables in 8 seconds, which averages out to 10 syllables per second, which is insane. And it makes her our 3rd fastest rapper that I've done on this series and channel, and it's just so good. This whole entire song is so good. It's like a concept album where an entire storyline of like a woman that's going insane. And it's a really nice song. I highly recommend you check out the entire album, and especially that song, because the entire song's jam-packed with fast raps. It's just that first part is insane, and it gets 80 syllables in 8 seconds, and I just couldn't leave it out. But thank you all for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed my 8 fastest Tymee raps. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And on the screen right now is the fastest rappers that I have done for our channel in order from 1 to however many it is. I think it's like 25, and Tymee happens to be number 3, just under Zico and Flowsick, which is great company to be in. Just the fact that like her name is that high up on this list, like I'm pretty sure she is the fastest female rapper, but even without the title of female, she's one of the fastest rappers in Korea, and it's insane, and I am so glad I was able to do this on her. She has amazing songs. Please go check her out if you don't know her, and as always, Kpop and Chill, the safe way. 깨고 부딪혀야 해